Hey, like-minded beings out there, and welcome to our podcast, quick Q&A on digital marketing agencies. I'm your host, Brandon Morgan, and today we're going to be talking with Rocket Launch Media's owner, Ahmed El Mahdi, about all things digital marketing with a little bit of humor and a lot of entertainment. All right, so
Let's
El
get to
Mahdi,
it.
first question for you I got you is what inspired you to start a digital marketing agency?
Oh, hold on. Before I start asking questions, I just want to say thank you for taking your time to do this. I know we had some technical difficulties, and just to let everybody know, it's 5:12 a.m. So early bird gets the worm. So we're definitely up way before you guys. And what got me interested in and inspired to start a digital marketing agency? So I was in the cell phone repair business and computer repair business, right? And I would work for nationwide companies like UBreak, iFix, CPR, and things like that. And I've always wanted to start a business, so I started a cell phone repair business. Then I realized, oh, I don't have enough money to hire a marketing agency, so I started having to learn the marketing part myself. And I actually fell in love with the marketing stuff, the online marketing stuff, way more than the cell phone repair business. And then I just took advantage of that by working at a cell phone repair spot as their digital marketer. And it was all good from there. So that's how it started. It was a complete accident, actually. I just always
Well,
wanted to be
sometimes
in
accidents
business,
can be
and
good.
I had to pivot from one business to another. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
tell
going after your
everybody
heart.
that same story.
Yeah.
It just yeah, yeah, it's a true story. And it was to the point where I liked the digital marketing side so much that I would lose money on certain cell phone repair Facebook ads that I would run just to start testing different ads and seeing what works and everything like that. And that was around the golden age era of Facebook ads when they were very, very profitable and they weren't as saturated. So and that really got me excited. And then I dove into e-commerce. I started working with this company called Mixed Solutions back in 2016, and they grew tremendously. And I was lucky enough to grow with them and spent a lot of ad money um, on their brands to help grow their brands. And I'm really grateful they gave me the opportunity because I was able to spend millions of dollars of somebody else's money to learn how to run paid ads. So that ended up being a skill that got me got my foot in the door in building a digital marketing agency. Yeah, good question though.
That sounds pretty sweet. Yeah, I mean, I can affirm that you've helped me out a lot with digital marketing myself, and so I know that you definitely are skilled about it. I can feel that you're passionate about it, and that's what matters, is that you're passionate about what you do every day, and you'll never work a day of your life because you love what you do. You do it no matter what time it is, right?
Yeah, I mean that's why we're up here at 5:15 a.m. literally, and I'm
Hmm.
looking this way because my laptop's up right there when we were having technical difficulties about the podcast. So yeah, definitely love talking with you, Morgan. You definitely have a growth mindset. So we always like to keep people like that around me and you, so we can just stay on the same lane and be focused. Definitely got big ambitions, me and you. So I'm excited where this venture takes us with Rocket Launch Media too. And I'm really happy to have you on the team with that as well. So this is
Yeah.
kind of something that maybe we can publish for just publicity about the brand actually. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, for
ask me
sure.
some more questions. Let's go.
Yeah, so if you had to describe your agency in 3 words, what would they be?
Data driven marketing.
You said, what was the first one?
Data driven marketing.
Okay.
That means
So
utilize
out of them 3 words, which is the most important to you?
uh marketing because that's the premises of it. But I guess if I had to answer in a different way, I would say data because when you're running paid ads at scale, you have to be able to be real precise about your data because if you're spending tens of thousands of dollars on ads, you're really going to start understanding your market and what works and what doesn't. You're going to really start understanding the data that Google or Facebook or whatever third party platform that runs ads is giving you. So being able to take that data and personalize advertisements, personalize user experiences for customers is really important. And we definitely take pride in that, and we have that as a unique selling point. We actually try to work with companies that already have data in their CRM. So if they have a large email list already, if they have a large customer list already, because that by itself is data that you can feed into these platforms, and then it will get you a better return on ad spend and return on investment when it comes to your paid ads. So that's my answer right there. Data driven marketing.
Okay.
Yeah, good question for sure.
And so, what do you believe sets your agency apart from all the other agencies that are out there on the market
Yeah,
today?
absolutely. Good question. So a lot of agencies are digital marketing generalists, right? So we're digital marketing specialists. We focus on specific niches. So right now we're focused on the roofing niche. We have a handful of roofing clients, and that's what we're targeting right now. All our ads are roofing based because now we understand that system. So once we find a niche that we actually crack the code on and it's systematic, we target that. So if you go to roofing.rocketlaunchmedia.com right now, it's our website for our roofing agency. And we help generate leads for roofing companies. And the unique thing about us is we use pay per lead advertising instead of pay per click. Most agencies out there do PPC, we do PPL, which is pay per lead. So if somebody clicks on your ad, you're not getting charged. You're only getting charged when they call you.
Okay.
Yeah,
I see. So that way that you don't waste your time or their money, I mean, unless it's actually important, right?
absolutely. We utilize the great service of Google local service ads, which is basically their version of Angie's List. It's actually it's pretty new. It's relatively new in comparison to other ad platforms that Google has. And if you put roofer near me on Google right now, you'll see it Google guaranteed. And to have a Google guaranteed ad, you have to actually pass a background check. You have to pass all types of checks that show that you have a contractor ID and everything like that. So it brings that social proof into the aspect, which is really great when it comes to a consumer picking a high product service, a high product, a high service, a high paying um, service or product. Because if you're investing in a roof, that's $15,000 average. Uh, so you're definitely gonna be doing your business and your dealings with when it comes to research and finding out who's the right roofing company for you. So we really take advantage of being able to get as many testimonials as possible, as many video testimonials as possible for our clients. We try to get our clients on the news, which we have done that successfully. Where we built a house where we got a veteran a new roof actually, and we utilized that in ads, and that has helped tremendously. So it's all about building an omnipresent marketing space where you can feed a industry in all of its realms. So marketing is no longer, oh, I just serve all businesses. It's more of a X and Y axis, whereas your X axis is going to be that specific niche, and then the Y axis is going to be kind of that service that you offer, that specific offer that you have. And if you look at an X and Y axis, wherever that is, you just circle that and you really focus on that and be able to pick an industry that does have that is profitable. So the roofing industry, they make tons of money. Their profit margins are 50%. Solar, that's another great one. Um, Home remodeling. So whatever niche you can find out there that can pay you a good amount because they have high ticket clients is a good niche for me.
Okay. Now, so whenever you're onboarding a client,
Yeah.
what would you say are your top three goals for you to be able to help the client reach within the first 60 to 90 days?
So when I'm onboarding a client, can you say that again? Ask me that question again because
Okay.
when I'm onboarding a client.
What are your top three goals like that you want to help them achieve
Oh, okay,
within
absolutely. So
yeah,
I
within
got you.
2 to 3 months?
So if this is let's talk a business that has a lot of
A
online,
roofer. We'll say
a
roofers.
roofing business that has a lot of online presence already, or is lacking on it.
We'll say they're a business that they need a little bit of help in that spot, and that's why they
Absolutely.
came to you.
Yeah. So I would do a audit, right? So an audit would be looking at their website, making sure it has what's called CRO, conversion rate optimization, built into it. That is building a website that is more likely to have you actually submit that lead form. It's more likely to persuade you to make that call. So that's number one. I would make sure that what that website is on point. That's a very fundamental thing. I would also audit their SEO, make sure that the keywords in their meta tag descriptions and everything actually fit the geographics that they're looking for. I would also then a lot of stuff can be done with the website that would require a major audit. I would go to their Google business profile and I would make sure that it's consistent with all other directories online because you don't just have Google. If you put roofer near me, it's going to show you the ones on the map, but you can also do that on Bing. You can do that on Yelp. So Google actually rewards you for having a consistent name, address, and phone number on all directories. So your name, address, and phone number has to be consistent on Yahoo, on Bing, on Google, on Facebook, et cetera, and that actually boosts that helps our algorithm tremendously and gets your Google business profile. So I would audit that and make sure to edit anything that is not consistent. I would also make sure that if it's a local business, it's imperative for them to have a 614 number if they're in Columbus. It's imperative that for that area code to match the service the area that they're surrounding. Also making sure that their Google business is optimized for responding to leads. So Google Business Profile has a great tool where you can actually submit leads then and there. There's a way where you can automate responses back and things of that nature. I would also make sure that their live chat on their website is utilized. And I would, and I know I'm talking a lot about this, but this is last but not least, um, nurturing leads and making sure my client understands the speed to lead. So the quicker you get to the lead, the more likely it's going to close. So
Now,
this,
for our viewers, will you please describe the process of nurturing for our viewers?
yeah, absolutely. So let's say you submit a form and you are asking for some roofing services, right? You're asking for your roof to be replaced, right? Because your insurance is going to pay for it and you don't have to pay a dime. And you submit the lead to business A, but you're still looking around at their competitors, business C, business B, business D, and whatnot. So nurturing is when you're constantly sending them text messages, you're constantly calling them, you're constantly sending them emails, reminding them why you should go with them, keeping them on your mind. There's a rule in marketing where it's like they'll really remember you after they've seen you 7 times, you know? So you think about it, they saw you that one time, then they submitted that form. That's the second time, right? You really have to keep on following up with them. And now all that nurturing can be done in a very automated way with all the AI and everything like that. You can have a full conversation and book a full appointment that way. Yeah.
Oh, that's not, that's
That's
cool.
imperative. A lot of leads slip through the cracks because they don't have the
Nurtured.
manpower to follow up with them. But now things
Yeah.
are automated.
Okay, yeah, so nurturing is kind of just like babying the process in a way. It's kind of like feeding them the milk, and over time they'll eventually want more of that milk, and then they eventually will subscribe. And it makes a lot of
Exactly.
sense.
And you
Yeah. So,
absolutely got to create value also, like sending out
okay.
email blasts with tips about how to about inspecting your roof, or what you should look for in a roof, or how much a roof costs in your area, things of that nature, that helps some guide, that helps the potential client become a client by going through the customer journey and going down the funnel.
Okay.
Good question though,
Yeah, I
I
see
love
what you're
that.
saying. Yeah. So pretty much with you as a roofer, you're pretty much guaranteed a sense of increase. You're gonna get increase. And that's what's amazing. Because you mean when
And
you
yeah, but
increase,
they have
we
to do their
increase.
job as well. You know,
Yep. And what would
it's a
that be?
yeah. I'm more of a strategic partner, right? I can generate you leads, but if you don't follow up with them, they're going to be a waste of money. If you're not able to, I have this often with clients where I send them the onboarding workbook where I need all this information from them. You know, things like their EIN, things like their insurance, so I can submit it to Google. Things like their personal information, such as their social, et cetera, et cetera. Just so we can get them to that background check, so we can be Google guaranteed eligible. So sometimes it takes forever to get that stuff, you know, and
Yeah.
making sure that the client gets that ASAP, gets that back to me ASAP is really important, especially with people in the blue collar business. They're always on the run. There's always in their truck going to the next construction site. They're always in their truck going to the next roofing site. So it's better to work with the bigger guys that have a calling center in house, or have a secretary that's able to take all these calls. So they have to do their job, and their job is to fill out that client workbook, actually follow up on their leads, and to make sure to not ask for too many leads if they can't handle them.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So yeah. So like, what would you say would measure the success of your digital marketing campaigns?
Absolutely.
Like,
So
how do you measure it?
the main metric is lead generation. How many leads can I send to you that are quality? At the end of the day. Now it takes a minute if it's a somebody that doesn't have the best online presence and they're hiring a marketing agency for the first time, that will take a little bit longer because we have to set up the fundamentals, like I said, like making sure the website is set up for optimization and things of that nature. And luckily, since we serve one industry, we already know what works. We already have tested every landing page. We have tested different colors. We have tested different call to actions. So we already know what works. We've actually set up lead generation pages that work 300% better than a regular website generation page, because it just a squeeze page. A squeeze page is just where if there's only one option on the website, on the page, put your contact information or leave the website. So that's been able to generate quality leads. So the main metric is generating high quality leads, not just leads, high quality leads.
Okay. Okay, and so what distinguishes between a lower quality lead and a high quality lead?
Good question. So a quality lead is somebody that let's say in the roofing business, right? Um, a client might want to be targeting homes that are 300K and more, right? So a lead for someone that needs their whole roof replaced and they have a $300,000 house is more of a high quality roof than a house that is 150,000 and they just need a roof repair. So that's one example. Now roofing businesses
Okay.
do gutters as well and they do siding, right? So higher quality repair, a higher quality lead would be um, a bigger roof job in comparison to some siding and gutter jobs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. So yeah, obviously.
The average order value of the roof is a great metric to measure um, the quality of the lead.
Yep, it's a fast-paced industry. Yep. If you could have any superpower related to digital marketing, what would it be and why?
I would say definitely being able to spot trends and being able to spot underpriced attention. I believe Gary V coined that phrase, underpriced attention. Being able to find out where the next underpriced attention um, ad platform will be, and also the ability to hire talented people.
Okay.
Yep,
That'd be yeah,
for sure.
that'd be pretty cool. Now
Yeah,
I got a
definitely.
question for you. So, what do you think will help somebody become the most successful at this business?
Definitely doing and not just learning. You can watch YouTube videos all day and just be watching and watching and watching and trying to perfect everything, but literally just
Got you.
going
Yep.
to google.com/ads or going to Google and just type in Google ads and diving in while you're while you're teaching while you're teaching yourself because that way you're gonna trust in the process by just going through it and it's going to be there's a learning curve when it comes to learning paid advertising and I'm specifically talking about paid advertising when it comes to that learning curve because you have to definitely learn how to be a media buyer. You need to know which creative works. You need to understand copywriting. So there's a lot of aspects of it. So just diving in there while you're learning because it's not going to hurt.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds
definitely.
good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Taking
definitely.
action, putting that. Yeah, that's true.
Exactly. Taking action. Most people don't. They just learn it and they can converse about it, but they have never ran an ad.
Yeah.
And it
There's a
doesn't
lot.
matter
That's
if you
yeah.
pay
That's
if you
yeah.
fail. Uh, most people, I would guess all people's first ad uh fails. You know, it's
Yeah.
the especially a Facebook ad. At least in my from my experience.
Yeah. So you've learned failure is a part of the process. You learn from failures, right? They don't make it, you're not a failure unless you completely stop. So
Absolutely
it's okay. It's okay to get no's. It's okay to have some people that might refuse us, right? It's all
right.
about just keep on trying, keep on trucking.
Absolutely. And if you believe in what you're selling in, if you truly believe in the value that you're providing, it's
Mm-hmm.
going to come so naturally when you're having maybe Zoom calls like this that are, discovery calls. It's going to come natural because you truly believe in the bottom of your heart that you can actually help this business. And
Exactly.
smart business people can tell right away if you can't, uh, if you're being wishy-washy and whatnot. But nine
Yep.
times out of 10, if the business actually needs a marketing agency and you believe that you can help them, they're going to work with us because, you
And
know,
that's why I like it. Yep.
yeah, for sure.
Because see, when I'm me as a sales rep for your company, I'm not going to be selling to people. I'm going to be helping people. You see what I mean? I'm
Absolutely.
helping businesses grow their revenue rather than trying to sell somebody on something, which, I might not be supportive of it. With this, I know that you get the right marketers back in your company, and your company can go from being stuck to flying way up here. You just need that little
Absolutely.
push of and with somebody that's really good at it. And I can tell you right now, this man right here, he's really good at doing what he does. Yeah.
Yeah, and me and Ruben are definitely excited to have you on the sales team. It's gonna be a good time learning the software that we use for our business, which we won't bring up on this conversation, but uh, getting you trained on that is gonna definitely help with our with the CRM aspect. And speaking of CRMs, actually, um, just to let the viewers know, me and Brandon, we actually have our own CRM. If you go to app.rocketlaunchmedia.com, you get a free CRM with lead nurturing and phone number and call tracking and all that, and that comes free with your package when you on board with us. App.rocketlaunchmedia.com. So we're
All
very
right.
excited about this new product. We just set it up
Yeah.
with our clients, and they connected to their own QuickBooks. They connected to their own CRM, whether it's HubSpot, whether it's AccuLinks, and then all their leads are nurtured that way, and it's automated. The live chat is automated. It really saves the person on the road, the person that's busy that wants to operate their business and not worry about the marketing a lot more time. Yep.
Okay. Yep. And last but not least, what is your ultimate goal and purpose for this business you created?
My ultimate goal for this business that I created
Like
is to be able.
ultimate goal and purpose.
The purpose of this business is to help the small businesses be able to rival the big businesses. That is the ultimate goal because we help small local businesses, and there is a for every small business out there, there's a Starbucks version of it. So we equip the small businesses with the tools to be able to go against those guys and have unique selling points and have better offers than them and actually be able to bring back the small business infrastructure in a dramatic way here in the local area of Dublin, Ohio, and the surrounding areas of it as well.
Okay, yeah. That sounds like a really great goal.
Yeah,
And the thing is what you put out is what you get back. The energy you put out. And when you're trying to help others grow their business, guess what happens? In return, you're going to grow your business. It's
absolutely. And the networking
perfect.
aspect of it is great. We've met so many
Yeah.
great people by just, going to like even seminars is a great way to do that. You don't always have to always be chasing that sale, just meeting with people and finding people with the same growth mindset. Um, Ultimately brings those clients your way, and just trusting in the process brings your clients their way. So thank you so much. I appreciate you having me on, and
Yeah.
hopefully we'll do another one of these. Can't wait to
Yep.
see this
Your
out.
network is your network, you know. Yeah.
Definitely, your network is your net worth. I believe that
Yeah.
wholeheartedly. Can't wait to actually maybe do this again, and can't wait to see this video after we get off here and maybe edit it up and see how it actually came out. Yeah,
Yeah, yep. This is a fun and entertaining chat about digital marketing agencies. I'll tell you what, I want to thank our guest, Ahmed, for joining us today and sharing his insights. And to all of our viewers, thank you for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment any kind of feedback you have for us. We'd love to hear your feedback and we love to provide as much of the answers as we can. Remember, the sky's the limit when it comes to digital marketing. And with the right mindset and determination, anything the mind can conceive and believe it can achieve. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you.
well
Peace.
said. Perfect. Thanks, guys.